Hi. Good evening. Who do I have here? Who is the first to launch this live today? Hi, good evening. Welcome. Can't wait to know who this person is. Please say hi to me so I know you're the one. Please say hi to me so I know you're the one. I'm singing for you. You're special to me. I'm grateful for you. You. Drama queen. Hi, good evening. How are you today? Welcome to the live. Good evening. Thank you. This person has even given me a like, and I can't still say hi from you. Why are you doing that? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I've seen somebody else. Thank you for checking out the live. Thank you for joining. How do you do? Evangelist of the Most High God. Good evening. Hi, Evan. How are you? Hey, good to have you here. I'm sure this is your first time on this live. Please help double tap on the screen to like it. It's good to have you here. Thank you, everyone, for joining. So, like as always or as usual, I was not going to make my 6 p.m. today, and I said, no, I'll try to make it, even though I'm still in the kitchen. That's why I'm looking like this. I just said, let me do it so that I don't procrastinate again to later, and by the time I'm done, I might be very tired to come back on the live. So I just thought, okay, let's do the live here while I cook. How are you guys doing? Thank you for watching. How are you, Emmanuel? Let me be formal so that I don't make. How are you? Yeah, you're doing well. How is Abuja? How is the family? How is everyone there? I'm happy to see that you connected. Thank you so much for connecting. Evangelist, have you liked this live? Help me double tap on your screen to like. I've seen one like. I hope it's you. I'm not sure who it is, but yeah. So how is everything going? How is your day? Thank you so much for joining. Whew. What's happening in Abuja? What's happening in Abuja? Hi, let's communicate. Let's talk. What do you guys want us to talk about today? I didn't put a prepared topic like I used to today. Why? Because of where I am. Usually when I'm doing the sit down live, I like to put, hi Michael, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. How are you today? I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope that you are subscribed to my channel also. If you aren't, please do subscribe, and thank you for joining. Help also to like this live by double clicking on your screen. I just want to know how are you doing, how is everything. And I was saying that I usually have a topic for the live that we discuss, but today I just feel like since I'm going to be cooking, of course I know that in between there must be a topic. Somebody will come. People always come and ask random questions apart from the questions that we have on the topic we have, which is fine. So but before that, let's just discuss, let's just know how our day is going. How are we? How was your day? How is your day going? Where are you watching from? And what's the time over there? For me, it's evening here. And yeah, I'm in the kitchen about to cook. Hi, Michael. How are you? I'm here to get a response from you. I hope that my network is not misbehaving, actually. Subscribed, liked, and actively watching. Thank you so much. Is this the Michael that I know? Even though I know a lot of Michaels, but there's a Michael that I'm suspecting. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking. But I have just one like here, actually. I don't know who the like is. And I have 2 people here. So please, if you have not liked, please just like the live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not in any way a cook or a food blogger. No, I'm not. I'm not the. This channel is not for cooking, but there's also a family angle of this channel, and so one way or the other you can see me maybe cooking and do, but this is not the part of our niche here. So that's why I might not take the camera close to the food. Of course, I can let you know what I'm cooking, but it's not. We're not a food channel, so yeah. We communicate. This channel is about faith, family, and relationship. If you don't mind, please subscribe and watch our videos. We have wonderful, power-packed videos on our channel that you will learn from. Everybody can learn from it. Laugh out like it is me. Oh. How do you know the Michael I'm thinking about? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Jamie, journey of my life. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much. I've been seeing you everywhere today. You are such a blessing and an encouragement. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. How is work going? I know you're at work. I know this time you're always at work. Thank you for stealing out of your work time to join the live. I really appreciate you and I don't take it at all for granted. Thank you so much. How are you, Mikey? How was your day? How was work? Did you go to work today? Are you home or you're still on the way home? Thank you for joining. Jamie, I just watched one of your shots right now. If you saw my comment, I don't know if you saw it. I just saw your shots. One of your shots. Is that your husband? I guess so. Yes. You're at work. Yeah, Jamie, I know you're at work. I know you're at work, and thank you for the tips you shared today on MK's life. I really agree with you, and I really am learning from it also because we learn every day. We learn every day. None of us knows everything. I don't understand. You didn't go to work today. You don't work. Michael, you don't work. What do you do? Hi, Lavina. Good evening. I hope that you can hear me. All right, I hope you're almost done with that thing. That thing is making noise here. Michael, okay, so tell me about yourself, Michael. Let me know which of the Michael it is. Hi, Lavina. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. You never check. Okay, journey of my life. I saw a shot you posted with you and your husband. I think you were saying something about 9 years or so, and you guys are still together, doing everything together. That's encouraging. I like that, and I love it. Please keep it up. My regards to him also. Lavina, good. How was your day? How was your day, Lavina? I was supposed to, yeah, nice. Nice. Good to see you guys, Jamie. I was supposed to come live by 6, but I observed that I was still in the kitchen for after a long time. So I just thought of, okay, why not come live while I'm here so that I don't keep you guys waiting, number one. And number two, I don't get too tired while after cooking. So yeah, that's why I'm here cooking while I chat with you guys. Yes. Lavina, what do you do? Do you work? How was your day? Did you go to work, or you work for yourself, or you work from home, or you school? I like to know. Michael, let me know. I want to know the Michael. What do you do, Michael? Oh. Hi, Elizabeth. Good evening. How are you? It's the way the Elizabeth even said hi, Louisa. I miss you know me. How are you, Elizabeth? How are you doing? Where do we know from? Thank you so much for joining this live. I'm so grateful. Guys, I have 6 people here and I have just 4 likes. Please help me like this live. It's a way of supporting it. Thank you so much. Hi, Stacy, Baby Food Kitchen. Thank you. Oh, MK, how are you? Thank you for joining. MK, you are always bringing different shades of you at every point in time. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you for making my head almost bust today while you're live. MK, don't do that again. Thank God I was not seeing these people facially. I would have entered the ground because I was kind of shy. Thank you, MK, for everything that you did or you're doing for me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're a student. What part of the country are you, Michael? What part of the world are you? What part? Where do you school? Nice to know and nice to meet you. Stacy Baby's Food, thank you so much for joining me here. How is your day going? I said that I didn't put a prepared topic as always. MK knows I always have a topic on my life so that it's not just how are you doing everything. We have a topic to discuss, but because I'm still in the kitchen now and I feel like I need to come so I don't keep you guys waiting. And also I might be too tired after cooking. So I just said, let's just chit chat while I cook. And also taking MK and Jamie's advice, I don't want to stay too long on the live today because that's wisdom. I'm having a meeting on my phone, so I have to use this to like and stay. Thank you so much, MK. I really appreciate the effort. You are loved. Let me do like Sonia. This is how she does it. You are loved. Thank you. I love everyone here. Thank you so much. Stacy, my Jamaican sister. Oh, Stacy, are you a Jamaican? Oh, nice. Good to know. Thank you so much. I had a Jamaican join yesterday or so, or day before yesterday. Thank you, Stacy, for representing. Thank you so much. I am really, really grateful to you. Thank you, guys. The energy here is giving. Really, Michael? You like the energy? Somebody has not liked this live. Please like the live. So, Michael, what part of the country are you or the world are you? I'd like to know. I would really, really like to know. Thank you all. Everybody has liked many one person. Thank you so much. Hi, the journey. Oh, nice. Yes, nice meeting you all. Please, if you are a YouTuber, don't fail to connect. Stacy is a YouTuber. Journey of My Life is a YouTuber. And even if you are not a YouTuber, you can connect to every one of these people so you can also join their lives and have a nice time there. Sunday, you come live by 7 p.m. Niger time. Okay, I'll be live, but I'll also join. I'll join. Hi, good to see you. Hi, Dada. I've not been able to finish what I'm doing, so I just had to come live now. I can't have a sit down, but please, if you have a question, just put the question so that I can pin it so every other person can answer the question. Pinned. Hi, Diamond Shorts. It's been a long time here. Thank you so much for coming back. How are you doing? Thank you for your support so far, Diamond. I'm grateful. Thank you. French classes for beginners. Thank you. Welcome. Please, guys, like the live. I really am grateful to you. So, that question you had, please, can you let me type it so I can pin? Of course, I can't type from here. So, let me type the question so I can pin it. Then we all respond to it on the chat. If you can hear me. You are God in this place. Bow before your throne. I worship at your feet. Bow before your throne. Hey, what am I cooking? I'm cooking stew and also soup. I want to make stew and soup. I want to make stew and soup. Please help me type the question you have for everyone here so that I can pin it. Welcome, everyone. Please let's make this life an interesting one as always. MK, I'm sure he doesn't know that this is you because the name is different. Oh, Michael, you are Foye. Wow, Federal University Oye Ekiti, right? That's nice. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Please help subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. So that when I come live, and also put on a notification bell so when I come live, you will be notified. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the support. I'm so excited. I'm sure everyone here. Okay, hi Sandra. Where is Sandra? Sandra, wow, I didn't see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sandra, I'm like you in the kitchen today, which I didn't plan. If you observe, I'm not on my wig, as always. I just thought, while I'm here, let me just come live so I can keep to the time that I have said I will come online, and I won't finish here on time. So I said, let me just come live here. I'm not a cook. I'm not a cooking YouTuber or a cook vlogger, wherever. No. Sandra, if you want to see cooking and every other thing, follow Sandra. She's a chef. What's the question? Elizabeth Aseidu is MK. For those that know MK, this person's being Elizabeth here is MK today. She's connected with another phone because she has a meeting. Can you come over? There's hunger in Nigeria. Please come over. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. If you can get here, why not? Diamond Shot, I won't mind you eating this food. I won't mind it at all. If only you can come here. Okay, so I've pinned a question that somebody is asking, what is the effect of divorce and the solution in the Christian society? Okay, let's go there. What is the effect of divorce and solution in the Christian society? What's the effect and the solution? Okay. All right. Let's go. MK Zarena, let's know your thoughts on this, please. Sandra, everyone, please, let's know your thoughts on this. Hi, Chinyerem. Chichi, see me today. Here. Because I'm not ready, but I just thought, let me just come alive anyway, anyhow. That's fine, Sandra, that's fine. Hi, Tony. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate you. How are you today? Thank you so much. Thank you. It's the support for me. Please help like this live by double tapping on your screen. Thank you. We have a question pinned down. People that are experienced, please come and tell us. Chichi, please let's know your thoughts. Diamond Shots, I'm waiting for you. Just give me a call. Hi, Chumisa. Welcome. Thank you so much. MK has brought all of you here. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, if you've not connected with me, please do connect with me. Thank you all so much. We have a pinned question down. Please, I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Of course, I'll give my own opinion, but I want to know what you guys think. Ewele. Chichi, what am I cooking? I'm cooking soup and stew. I'm cooking soup and stew. I'm cooking, of course, everybody know what stew is, but I want to cook vegetable soup. The Akwa Ibom vegetable that is called Edikaikong. That's what I'm cooking. Yeah. Divorce is the best solution after all solutions done and still not getting any results. So if you have issues in your marriage and you have done all that you can and you're not getting any results, divorce is the best solution. That's what MK says. Okay, thank you so much, MK, for that. Hey, Chinyerim. First of all, the children suffer due to that separation and low self-esteem. Yes, the children, I think the children suffer both ways, but I get what you are saying. But I think that if the children suffer when you are in the marriage and it's not working, they also suffer. When you leave, they also suffer. So it's just to choose which of the suffer they have, because people don't know that when things are not going well in the marriage, the children, they know, they are seeing it, they know. So it's either you keep them there, allow them see it and think that it's a norm, and then they grow up to now want. Some people, you hear some ladies say that if a guy doesn't beat them, or if a guy doesn't slap them once in a while, if it's too calm, they don't like it, because they're used to seeing their fathers being rash and their mother is still there, so they think that's a normal change. You will eat, no problem. Is it not you? You will eat, don't worry. So if you keep them there, you might make them think that what they are seeing is what is supposed to be, or they know that it's wrong, and then they are being very careful not to fall into that trap in the future. So some of them will now think that every man is that way, and so they are very rash and very, hi, I am midday. Hey, today is a good day for me. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I would divorce because it's my hobby. MK, I don't believe what you just said. You would divorce because it's your hobby. I don't understand that. Divorce is not great, but if it's on the altar of infidelity, then it's too bad. Ayomide, how about on the altar of physical violence, emotional abuse? Is it only adultery? There's a place, MK, yeah, Eliza today, as in she's everything, anytime, any day. And there's no light outside there, be worried. No light at the back. They've come to watch this place outside. I think you can come and be watching. Let me set this thing up. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. So what's the effect? Let's start with what the effects are. The effects of divorce on the both partners, also on the children. What's the effect of it? And how can we remedy it? I think let's start with the effects. Later we'll end up by remedy. But if we are looking at the effects now, so when you are considering divorce, what are the effects? And these effects, are they good enough reason to now make you say, I no do again? Or, I'm here, Johnny. Who are you joining? Where are you joining to? Chichi? Or you are talking about journey of my life? Okay. Yes, Michael. Yes, so that's how it always is on this live. Every day, every time we come here, it's always that way. Give me the onion. Emotional and psychological effects. Yes, everyone, every effect. What are they? Are they good? Spiritual consequences. Michael, please, these your points are deep, but I would like that you break them down. I can understand that you're a student, so you have fire. I like these points: emotional and physical effects, spiritual consequences. But what are the consequences? Are you saying that a person that is not in a palatable relationship shouldn't divorce? If yes, why? What are the circumstances? And if you say that there is a case for it, what is the when can that be said to be approved? You can come and watch me. My camera is not there. Hi, famous, famous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you for joining. I have good topics on why so divorce. Okay, Jamie, on your channel, if it's physical abuse, I would run like a thief. Stacy, my sister, as in, what are you cooking, Louisa? I'm cooking edikaikong soup, and I'm also preparing to cook stew also. This will not allow me to cook for you. I'll be talking. The effect of divorce is pain, 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 both on children and the couple. Every angle pain. Okay. Nice meeting you, Stacy. Elizabeth is saying that's MK. Everybody know that Elizabeth is a disguise. That person is MK Zarena. Famous is MK. MK is the one that is bearing Elizabeth tonight. It may even cause a domino effect. Okay? The couples too are not at their best. Regrets, plenty of mistakes. Yes. Yes. I think that's why it's advised that you try all you can before you go for the option of divorce. Because it doesn't leave anybody the same. No matter how I saw somebody throw a divorce party, no matter how you are happy that you left a situation because it's painful, you are not happy that it didn't work. Because when you start a marriage journey, you hope that it gets to the end, like till death do you part. But in the case that it doesn't work, you can separate, yes, or go your separate ways. But it doesn't leave you the same. You are not the same person anymore. The couples are not at their best. Regrets, plenty of mistakes, yes. The effect is just going to be about the kids involved, especially if they are very young. Aside that, I don't think it's something a grown man or woman can't handle. Yes, you can handle it. It's just that it's not where anybody wants to be, actually. That's double tap. Please double tap. Thank you, famous. I think we have, I don't know. Some people here have not, but a lot of people here have double taps. Thank you so much. The effect is just going to be about the kids involved. Okay. Grown man or woman can't handle. Yes, but because you can handle it. If it's something that you can avoid, please do. But if not, yes, it is going to affect the kids. And I think the kids are also to be considered. But not at the detriment of your mental health, though. That's what I think. So we can't get, so that mama is not good. It's not soft, abi? If it's not soft, there's no point to. I don't want hard. Oh yeah. The effects: emotional breakdown, divorce title, GSF divorce title, kids having to come from a broken home, and maybe stigma. Yeah. But our God really support divorce? MK, is that a question? Now you're saying God supports it. Are you saying does he support it, or you're saying he supports it? Let us look at it as Christians, though. Does it have any effect? Of course it does. A lot of effects. A lot. even looking at it from an atheist point of view, let me say, it has no anyway, no matter the angle you want to look at it from, I think it always has effect. Lots of women marry for money and not love, period. Yeah, but yes, Jamie, you are right. But is that the only reason for divorce? I don't think so. Hey guys. Hi, Sister Sip TV. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Please, guys, while we gist and chat, please don't forget to connect with one another. Very important. And if you are here, you have not subscribed, please go subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Famous. Mr. Famous, Chiem is saying hi. Okay, MK, you're asking if God supports it. MK is asking, does our God support divorce? Diamond Shaw says, I can't fight with a woman. Diamond Shaw, what do you mean? What kind of fight? Hi, Sister Sif. Okay, yes, can be handled, but it appears that one of the couple is doing too much, while the other is doing not enough to remedy the situation. Yes, it's, of course, we all know that two cannot work together except they agree. So that one person really wants it and the other person doesn't is a factor. And so it gets to a point where you can't force it any longer. If the other person doesn't want it, you won't like their presence there for too long. So it's better you allow them go. I think in that case, even God will permit you to let them go, because you can't force someone to be where they don't want to be. But as long as both people want it, it's going to work. Chinem, how are you doing today? Yes. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. How many of this? But that is it soft. Very soft. They are fast cut now. How many people are looking forward to this, my food? How many people want to eat from this food though? Let me know so that I know how to count the meat inside the soup. I know. Chirem and Michael has indicated interests. And French class for beginners also. If you can't respect each other, it's better to divorce. That is the best solution. But can't people respect each other? They can. They just don't want to, actually. You can. Is it not the person you were in love with, you married? Why can't you decide to respect each other? You're salivating already, okay? Don't worry. It will soon be ready. 1, 2, 3. Lord, you don't need me, but somehow you want me. Oh, how you love me. Sometimes it frees me to lift up the heart of my life. MK, God hates divorce. Okay. It says MK, God hates divorce. Malachi 2:6. I'm sure MK knows that. God hates it, but does he support it? Is there any instance he hates it, but he can support it because of what is happening? Is it possible? I want a lot of meat. Stacy, I got you. I got you. Is it not meat? You have it. So please, so I should stay while there is abuse? I don't think so. God hates divorce. And I think what it means is that he hates what it does to you. Like we said before, the trauma, the effects, everything that happens to you when you divorce, you are not happy in any way. The only case you can be happy is that you have left an abusive situation. But that happiness is because you care for your life, you don't want to die. But you, in your heart of hearts, you wish that marriage works. So God hates what it does to you, because as I said in the beginning, nobody goes through a divorce and remains the same. So that is what God hates. But does God want you to stay there and die? No. I'm driving, so we'll come on when I get home. Famous, I trust you. I trust you. Thank you so much. I'm at a meeting, so I can't type well. So Luisa, try to read it like that. Okay, yes, MK, I get you. I get you. Totally, I get you. Okay. Divorce is a product of hardness of heart. So another effect is changes in social status, which can also result to ill health and depression. Changes in social status. What do you mean by change in social status? Please explain. Thank you. Divorce is a product of hardness of heart. Yes, I agree. So sometimes some people tell you, you ask, if when you read some people's reason for wanting to divorce, you'll be wondering, what is the reason here? So some people, their reason for divorcing is not as deep as it should be. It just means that they just don't want to understand each other. And in most cases, it's sometimes just one person is not comprehending anymore. The person is not willing to see that it can work. That's what she means by hardness of heart. Because I think that some cases are not as deep as just sit down, communicate, and understand each other and decide that you want to make it work. Yes. Yes, can also result to ill health and depression. Very true. Some people, after they divorce, they cannot think alike, especially in the situation when one person wants to go, but the other person is still there and wants to stay. That person that wants to stay might not like the outcome and might get ill and not in a good state for a long time. Food, oh, Michael, the food is on fire. A lot of people end up in repeated relationships because of trauma bonds. Before going into any relationship, you must first heal and fall in love with yourself. Thank you so much, Sister Sip TV, for this. Please, Sister Sip TV is also a YouTuber. Let me give her a blue jacket. I wanted to say a life jacket. As if this is a boat. That's deep. That's deep, actually. So some people have not healed from past hurts or traumas in relationships. They now go into another relationship and stress. I think Chiem said something like this yesterday. You're not stressing somebody else for a stress that was input on you by another person that has gone. So until you heal from a past, don't implicate an innocent person and put them through trauma that they are not even a part of initiating in the first place. Very important. Yeah. Some people see divorce as a sin when it comes to Christianity. Even some pastors will counsel struggling partners and tell them to keep fasting and praying, and before you know it, damages occur. I get it. I get it. So I don't think those pastors see that as a sin actually, because is it a sin? It's not a sin. It's just the way even the court, that is not a religious organization or institution, will not give you divorce on a platter of gold, because in their mind, when you came here, you were in love. So use that love to make it work as much as you can. They give you when they see that this marriage is really not working, it has already been destroyed, then they give you the divorce. But I think the pastor's angle, they want to just try and see that you make it work. They're not living for a flimsy reason or something that can be worked on. I think that's what they just do. He hates divorce, but he does not hate the divorcee. True. Is what is the divorce situation he doesn't like, but not you that got divorced. Change in social status, I mean, you suddenly move from a married person to a single person. Yes, it's good, it's okay. I don't know why people feel bad about that. If you are fine, you are better, or you are more healthy as a single person, why not remain single than carry marriage status and you are being beaten every day? Who marriage help, please? Yeah. You are not happy, you are there. Why are you doing there? So if it's about the stigma, see, leave stigma. Oh. I'm talking to see, guys, that stigma thing about people being married and don't want to go back to be single, I don't like to hear that. You know why? Because it's the same rushing from singlehood to marriage that made some people where they are today. Don't rush. Marriage, careful. Don't rush into marriage because you don't want to be single. Hey, that is a very bad reason for going to marriage, because you just find out that you will become single again if what you got into is not what you think it is. Believe me, when you say When I say dysfunctional families birth more trauma, and many persons who talk about divorce are simply afraid of what has happened in the past to someone around them reporting itself. Very, very true. Very, very true. You are very correct. A dysfunctional family will birth another dysfunctional family because of the trauma they have encountered, except to heal from that trauma. Yes, we said something about this yesterday on our channel, that most people are afraid to marry. Before they marry, it's before marriage that they have this fear, and it's because of what they have seen or heard. A lot of the times, divorce can also lead you to financial struggles. How? Divorce leading to financial struggles. It means maybe you were banking on just the other person. You weren't financially independent. I get. You better live and run for your life before you die because of pastor thing. As in, meanwhile, pastor is enjoying his marriage. Hey, well, oh God, it's my food today. Meanwhile, pastor is enjoying his marriage. But guys, are there other reasons for people to divorce apart from physical abuse, adultery? No, let's say adultery. Is it adultery? Yes, adultery. If you are married, it's adultery. Before marriage is fornication. So do you think there's any other reason for divorce apart from adultery and every kind of abuse, both physical abuse, emotional abuse? Do you have any other reason that is good enough for divorce? But before we conclude on divorce, I want to see what Michael said though. Before we conclude on divorce, what about separation? Because many of the issues that lead to divorce can be better understood and addressed with a little alone time and therapy. Michael is dropping it. I agree with you very well. And I said yesterday that the courts even don't give you divorce immediately. They first give you a letter of separation or an approval for separation so that you can go and see if, now that you're outside this person, you don't stay with them any longer, if you can now see that, oh, maybe this person wasn't bad after all, or I still love this person, or we can make things work. Yeah, so separation always goes before divorce as long as the court is concerned. Oh, really? So bleeding on those that did not cut you. Wow, that is deep. Yes, it's very deep. Oh. Bleeding on those that didn't cut you. You now carry the baggage that somebody else has instilled on you and you go give it to somebody else. That's why I don't like when I see people leave a relationship today and tomorrow. And my tomorrow can mean literal tomorrow or next month or 2 months time you're in another relationship. What is it? Allow yourself heal. Some people don't know how to stay alone. They want to always be in relationships. That's not a good idea. But God himself divorced. How much more myself? Who did God divorce with? MK. MK has come today. I actually wrote a book that touches on this topic. I honestly believe that our biggest problem is communication and the inability to communicate because of family trauma. Very true. Sister Sip, you are deep. Oh. Thank God I've connected with you so I can see your videos. Hi, Vital Hacks. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Vital Life Hacks, thank you so much. What the heck? Lizzie, you are okay, Lizzie, you are correct. No one should stay in toxic marriage. He who fights and run away will live to fight another day. That's wisdom actually. He who fights and run away will live to fight. And yeah, true, true. Thank you so much for this. Sometimes we find out that we aren't compatible, leading to divorce. Nothing is working in the marriage, Abi. Yes, but I think that this compatibility issue should be sorted before marriage, because when you get married to somebody and you find out that you're not compatible, find compatibility. Because if they ask you before you got married to the person, you will say yes, we are compatible because we are so in love. So compatibility is not enough reason. No, I don't. Anyway, that's my opinion. If you are saying you're not compatible, did you people have values in the beginning that I can't bring that far even. Did you people have values in the beginning that were in sync? Because that's the only reason you could have gone ahead before. So work on those values. Build on those values while you are working on compatibility. You are married already. Compatibility is a very unless that compatibility issue is very deep, because I can't relate with that actually. Any abuse you should get out of that relationship, especially if that individual is not willing to do the work of healing themselves. That alone is toxic and draining. Very, very true. Thank you, Sister Sip. Too much of family interference, especially if the problematic cannot be controlled by their person. Too much of family interference. That's another one. No. They say leave father and mother and cleave. Some people still interact with family to a bad, raise it up like the neck. Everything that's happening in your family, in your house, your home, your extended family, your former nuclear family, now extended, they are still fully involved. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. This is a new family. So yes, they can advise you, but it's left for you to take the advice. Not that they impose on you to ensure that they are running their own home and they also want to run your home. That's not wise enough. From a man's perspective, there are some ladies that are yet to get over their exes and often consciously or subconsciously compare you with them, leading to heated arguments and other problems. Anybody that's comparing you with their ex is a red flag. Serious red flag. Why are you not with the ex? You're coming here to compare me with ex. Michael, big red flag. MK is making me doubt my religion. Please, who did God divorce? Actually, please, I need to know. You don't know. A lot he divorced. Please, MK, give us an example of people he divorced. Toxic relationships sometimes end up very bad. Yes. In fact, toxic relationships always would end bad. You can't even cope in a toxic relationship long. You can't cope. Please, if you've not double tapped the screen, please do double tap on the screen. So let's talk about the children. When you are saying that is your children enough reason not to divorce? Even when you're having all these reasons that are good enough to divorce, are children supposed to be a reason to stay in a marriage? So why is it that God knows we will divorce one day and still push both to marry? God did not push you to marry. You pushed yourself to marry. God did not push anybody. I don't think he does push anybody. Even the Adam and Eve that God linked together, he still didn't force. Adam saw Eve and said, this is now bone of my bone. So he didn't force Adam to marry, anybody to marry. So that's why God doesn't impose who you marry to you. He just brings different people your way and you choose. In fact, even Adam was even telling God that the wife you gave me, and I'm sure God has learned a lesson from that. He doesn't impose. And I'm sure that you liked the person. It's not like you didn't like the person and I say, God has told me I must marry this person and I don't like him, I married. No. So most times we choose who we marry. And so God permits our will. He permits our will. I said it the other time, MK, that God has given you a lot of go ahead to do what you want. So you are the one now responsible for making the choices that you make almost all the time. True, I agree on the family involvement part. Wisdom needs to be applied with family. Very true, very important. God of all knowing, thinking, he should have known. A lot of the times he knows, but because we're in love, do we even check to now say, God, do you want this person? And even if God says yes, he will not hear you because you love the person. Not really. He does know. I met a couple today who have been separated for like 4 years, but finally they have divorced because even the years of separation didn't yield any result. Are you serious? Wow. 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 Were they trying to see that it works in these 4 years, or the cost just made the divorce process long for them? Ah, that's a deep one. That's a really, really deep one. Where's the... Let me use this one. When you finish, you wash it. Where's the vegetable? Wait, put this. Where's the container? Let's bring it. Okay. MK say God all knowing. Oh God. Anyone who continuously bring up an ex or speak as if the ex was the problem is a huge red flag. Thank you. Those are signs of a narcissist. Yes. To think that a relationship doesn't work and you think that there's nothing you contributed to not make it work. It always has to be the other person that's the problem. Something is wrong. Louisa, if your dad knows everything that goes on in your life, he wouldn't accept certain things. God of all fathers. Yes. So, because he knows everything that happens in your life, so the question in my head now is God really active in every one of our lives? Not really. So, there's a part of God loving everyone, being a father to all, a God to everyone. But there are also some people that have taken it to the next level to have him as father and maybe friend. So if whatever you are doing, you take God along, like the Bible talks about David, a man after God's own heart, before he does anything, he asks God. That's a different case. Because he gives you a go ahead to do whatever you want. When you now come to ask him and ask him to lead you, he will lead you most of the time. But there are some things he does for everybody without you asking or not. For instance, rain will fall on your head whether you're a good man or you're a bad man. If you work hard, you will make it, whether you're a bad person or a good person. So those are some principles in place. But there are also instances where God can lead you, but if you don't ask for his leading, or even when he leads, you don't follow because you feel like you know what you want and this is what you want, he allows you. He doesn't force anything on anyone. It is very good to stay. It's very good to stay because of your children, but not when your marriage is turbulent, because if you die, the children will survive. Very true. For me, I wouldn't leave. I would die because God allowed that to happen. And that's your choice, exactly. Exactly, French. And they will move on. MK. I'm suspecting that MK is being sarcastic here. MK, are you saying you would not leave the marriage, you would die because God allowed it to happen? I will stay and die one day so I can ask the omnipotent why this happened. God is not to blame when you deliberately choose what harms you. Exactly, exactly. The court was delaying, hoping that there may be along the line they may still come back, but I didn't get that. It's unfortunate the court has approved for them to go their ways with both children under 10. That's so sad. But this case, is it an abusive case? I hope is a case, I hope the reason is worth it actually, because I watched the video you sent me about people that, and I laughed. The video you sent me about people that go abroad and they are reporting their spouses anyhow. I watched the lady saying that even for issues that does not matter, that the government, the people in charge of these cases are complaining that they have too many issues on their desk every day, that people are just reporting cases anyhow. Ask myself, am I the ideal man for my ideal woman? If no, Michael, I like you already. I like you already, Michael. If no, then I need to work on areas that need work. And if my woman did this also before we married, then our marriage have greater chances of success. Very true. People tend to I want to marry somebody, this person must be like this. You yourself, are you a good fit for that person? Because the person you are wanting to marry, the spec, the characteristics or the attributes you want to see in that person, if that person is like that, that person also have their ideal. So are you the ideal of that person? Since the question was in a Christian society, definitely God has to come in. Yes, MK, I agree with you. God has to come in. But will he approve of it? Depends on the situation at hand. Please know that if you think divorce is an option, you have to choose one day. Don't bring negativity to your home by your own thoughts, as though you are preparing for it to happen. Ayomide, you are talking as if you were here yesterday. Yesterday, we were talking about the fears of some people as regards court marriage. And I was saying that when somebody is yet to get married, and the person is already saying that, I'm not going to do court wedding, because the person is either thinking that tomorrow this lady can say she wants to divorce me and share my property. Why are you thinking about divorce even before the marriage is starting? That's not good. So if you come open-hearted and you meet somebody that's also open, you are good to go. MK say yes, Ayomide, that is why I will die in that. Not really. I want to read Ayomide's comment again. Note that if you think divorce is an option, you have to choose one day. Don't bring negativity to your home by your own thoughts, as though you are preparing for it to happen. Okay. Malheureusement means unfortunately in French. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten that you're a French coach. I didn't understand the word. Okay. Unfortunately in French. Oh yeah, nice. French, please, I haven't seen your comments yet. I need your idea. French class for beginners. She has been commenting since now. She's what I spoke about malheureusement. I was saying I didn't understand. One thing she said was that the court was delaying, hoping that they stay long. That's the people that were separate for 4 years and now finally have divorced. The courts were thinking that they would come back to each other, but unfortunately, the court has approved for them to go their ways with both children under 10. And I'm sure, like Cynthia said yesterday, that this thing would have lasted for this long because they have children. So when somebody was saying that when children are involved, the divorce proceeding is usually not too fast because of the children. They're trying to find out how well these children will cope and who they will cope better with. Ayomide is the GOAT, greatest of all time. Yes, so yes. Network they whine me, Sha. Sorry, Chinyere. King Leo, leave me. It's not leaving you. Chinyere, I was saying I would die in the marriage. Chinyere, yeah, MK. MK said if God does not, since he knows all things and he didn't prevent her from getting into a wrong marriage, but then she will stay there and die in the marriage because God saw this coming and he didn't prevent it. What do you think about that? Is that true? Is that true? I think, MK, do you know how much God loves you in the first place? Do you know how much? In fact, it is out of love that he allows you to make your choice. Imagine if everybody was going to by force serve God. Like on Sandra's page today, she was asking us to ask a question, and I asked a question, and I said, does life have to be difficult? Can't life just be smooth all the way? And by myself, I also said that if life is smooth all through, will it be interesting? It's going to be boring, because you will not be looking forward to anything. You will not see the need to do any work. Everything is just going well. Everybody will be looking at everybody. We'll just be going. No press, no pausing, no running, no resting. Everything will just be sweet. So all this is just for part of God's love, to give us opportunity to make choices by ourselves, so that we can feel that we are in charge sometimes. It now takes you to another level when you now see that I have a choice to make. But because I'm not God, I don't know everything, and I would like that God that knows the end from the beginning is with me in my journey, so that you make things easier for me. That's a different level. MK, GM said you should stop it. I think I should make a moment today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, where's my notes? Is there any of the this thing that is soft? Let's put it in our. Chini, I will be gone too soon. Why will you be gone too soon? MK's Arena. Is that the detail of the Bama you record? Is that still soft one there? How many? Let me cut maybe one of it. Let me put in this small version. MK's Arena, please don't think of dying in a turbulent marriage. Your life is precious before God, and marriage is not a visa to heaven. I love you. MK, can you see what French class for beginners is saying? Marriage is not a visa to heaven. So that your marriage is not working does not mean God does not love you. God, the overall, in fact, the marriage is just is a part of the package. It's not the ultimate. Wow, thank you so much, friend. Yeah. I know MK's Arena is catching fun. Of course, MK is in a wonderful marriage. She's just I think she's asking because of some people might be in that situation and might need a response. MK, at the end of this life, I have a surprise for you. Do you believe me? MK, I have a shocker for you. At the end of this life, do you believe me? I want to reveal something to you by the end of this life. Remind me before I go. I think I should use this instead. Here's the amala. Do you know where it is? Eh? Who kept it? Eh. This is not wet. It's better to remain unmarried than getting married and having a divorce. So I promise you, it is really better. And the question that we have here is saying that what is the effect of divorce and solutions in the Christian society? See, there's only one solution to me. That's why I wanted us to talk about the effect before we talk about the solution. And the solution is part of what I give on my channel. Hey! MK told you people that my channel is so really, because that's one of the reasons why I started what I do on my channel. I always have, from when I was young, I've always liked to see good relationships that are working. And why is that? Because I know that when you are married already. A lot of the times, last, when you are so angry or what's not happening or what's happening, is divorce to ending. So why not, while you are still in a relationship, do the relationship rightly, ensure that you are with the right person, ask questions, know yourself very well before you marry. So the solution to me against divorce is to marry right, is to do relationship and dating and all, whatever they call it, the right way. If not, I can't immediately saying it's better to stay unmarried than to marry and now have a divorce. It doesn't end well. Nobody is happy after a divorce. Nobody is happy. If you throw a divorce party like the person that did a divorce party some years ago, you are not happy. In fact, that party you played, you threw, makes me see that something is even really wrong with you. Maybe you are not even fine, because what is making you happy? That you started a journey that you thought would work and it didn't work, even if it's not your fault. Are you happy that it didn't work? So last, guys, just ensure that you do relationship the right way. Michael, are you married? If not, please, of course, you are in school, so I assume, of course, some people in school are married, but I assume you are not married. But if you are not married, please, all those ladies that are coming for money, or their motive, they are coming to compare you with their exes, they are red flags. Run away from them. Run away. Relationships are very, very, very important, and the way we tackle this relationship thing, all these relationship baggages, I can't relate to them. That's when I hear people that can relate, I want to listen to them. I never had a relationship that, in fact, nobody broke up with me in this my relationship journey before I got married. Humbly, I'm saying it humbly, but it also means that there's something I did that I can advise people to do. Now, everybody will not go into relationships and not have breakups. It's possible, but when you have the breakup, what happens after then? So as much as I would like to tell people, if it's possible not to have it, don't. I broke up with everybody. Because before you start to think that you want to break up with me, I've seen the signs of misbehavior, I've seen the signs of things that are not working, and I will break it before you. So people just enter relationships and they're just carried away. Don't be carried away. Look, analyze, observe. Very important, very important. It's better to remember, okay, just that our church built on a mission school and told me to pay fees. Meanwhile, all my kids to do something at church, and I also contributed. Okay, well done, MK. Oh my God, my battery is low. Oh, sorry about that, MK. Fear women, laugh at that. Don't fear them, Michael, don't fear them. There's nothing. If you do relationship rightly, if you approach women rightly, if you open your eyes and you're not carried away by how they look, you look well, enter well, leave sex first. Know the person, because when you start to have sex with somebody, you might not see what you're supposed to see because you're clouded with the emotion and do your due diligence. No woman before your hand. If I was a man, with what I know now, MK, they say you should please don't die, yo. So, Michael, someone who can bleed for 7 days without cut, you need to fear women. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Promote marriage counseling, forgiveness, support for divorced individuals, and healing for children through church programs. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Also, they should promote young people being taught. And I observe that many young people don't even like to attend relationship programs. They think that they already know a lot. Meanwhile, they don't know. A lady spends so much going for a night of 1,000 laughs just to have avenue to laugh and to meet other people. Such are some bitter experiences of loneliness, divorce, and such. Imagine that. My soup must not burn. I can put this nylon for me. I'm take. Anyway. This tomato, one. Guys, my soup is ready. Hey, Taiwo, good to you. So, going for night of 1,000 laughs, to have fun, to laugh is good, but you can imagine somebody going to that because she's lonely after a divorce. It's so sad. Because even after you laugh there, you still come out and you forget. It's the same thing when you drink alcohol because you want to forget your sorrow. You are forgetting it for just on the interim. You will still remember. Michael Leo, why are you laughing? Taiwo, good to see you. You should say you sabi cook. No, I cannot cook. Oh. I cannot cook. After it's just to eat. The food doesn't have to be sweet. Even when you marry wrongly, determination can write it. Yes. You can be determined to make it work because humans make mistakes. However, with faith in God and cooperation between the couple, you can do great wonders. Yes, very true. Very true. If both of you just say this marriage will work. Some people, you know that they married wrongly, but they're so in love that they want to make it work. And it will work. I wanted a fair pink lip guy, but God changed anyways. Okay, wanted a fair pink lip guy, but God changed. MK. Hey, network wants to do me strong thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Network almost disconnected me. Are you guys still here? Yes, I have 6 people still here. Thank you so much. Taiwo, I was going to say that I'm even making amala. I want to make amala now, Seth. And it's been a long time I made it. Immediately you mentioned my name. Boom, network problem. As in MK. MK is you that gave me network problem. It's you. It's you. Hey. I have this spoon to put some amala here for me. So guys, my soup is ready. I'll show you. Don't worry. Before I end this live, I'll show you guys. So, MK, you love amala, really? Do you eat amala? You have never had it. In fact, it's been a long time I had it. Okay, I had it last weekend when I went to my in-laws place. I had it. It's been a long time I had it. Most times here we don't eat amala like that, but today, it's too much. How many people? I think it's okay. I've never had amala. Hey, Achiem, don't worry, you eat it one day. What is amala? Please, what is amala? I think, is it amala? Is it yam flour? I think it's yam flour. So they use to do swallow. It's a Yoruba food actually. So this is what it looks like. This is the flour. I want to make it now. I don't know how I want to do this thing now. Don't worry, when I make it, I'll show you, Stacy. MK's questions are too heavy for the network to handle. I can really tell you that. Please help me like this live if you haven't. Hey, God of heaven. Help me. This soup, I want to. This oil looks plenty. I want to maximize this thing so that it doesn't waste. This okra. So guys, do you agree with what I said and what Michael also said about the solution to not divorcing? Like, how can we avoid divorce as a of course we can't avoid it totally, but to a large extent, especially in the church, how can we avoid divorce even from happening? I said something and Michael also said something about that. Thank you so much, Michael. I'll go up. So once I'm done cooking, I should go up. It's too long. MK have advised us not to be staying too long on this light. Stacy, you will like Nigerian food. Have you tasted Nigerian jollof? Now let's go and wash your hand properly. And then you put water in this thing. And stir it. Let me. don't even know what I want. Ah, our local beans are finished, abi? Yes. Remove the spoon, put water inside and use your hand. Why are we not having sex before the marriage? My marriage counselor. That might be why people divorce. I wish I can explain further. Please explain further. This Elizabeth, this is MK again. Hey, MK. It's not advisable because just imagine that you have at least, let's say, because some people have a lot. So just imagine that you had 5 relationships. And in the 5 relationships, you had sex with the 5 people. Who are you to the person you will now marry? I don't understand. Don't make it thick. Watery. We can be deliberate about building a home. French and Ngozi, please, I need you to answer this question. MK has asked a question, and every other person here who is still here. MK is saying, if you don't have sex before marriage, you can contribute to divorce. How? Why? What's the percentage? And how many divorce have you seen that's what's the contribution of their that's what contributed in their divorce? I don't even know if I want to add the princess. I'm not for this. Let me tell Amala before. Please, all the sides, all those. I don't want any. It's not like pap. You don't want any stone, any lump. So I'm sure that it's very, very watch. If not seed, it can contribute to divorce. I'm sorry, guys, but it can really contribute to divorce. I must say, MK, I understand where you're coming from, but how many percent? And you don't think I eat amala? You can eat it, children. It depends on where you eat it, and when you have not eaten something before, where you eat it first now determines if you will continue to eat that thing. So better to be careful where you eat it first so that they don't spoil the experience for you totally. I have 8 friends, 9 has divorced because of that. MK, please give it to us. Let's hear what you have to say. Why did they divorce? Why? Because do you have water again? Yes. No, not to answer. So a lot of times you hear people say that how will you know? So why people want to have sex is because they want to have sex, not because of what they want to know. Because you hear people saying like, how do you know that the guy can perform? How do you know that he has the what they call it now? His genital or what? Is big enough or something? Funny questions. All those are excuses to do the wrong things, please. Turn it well, just it's not acid. So guys, what do you think about what MK said? Do you support that not having sex before marriage can lead to divorce? Very, very low. It happens, but it's 1%, and it doesn't now mean that it should be, because really, what is sex? Why was sex created? That's the question. What is sex? Why was sex created? And for who was it created? Yes, there'll be consequences. It's a complete lie. It's against God. MK, I'm waiting for the scenario that you're talking about, though. I'm waiting for this. I don't even believe this, your eight of nine. I don't believe it at all. I think they're just looking for an excuse. Maybe they don't even have a valid reason why. And they just want to pin the reason on sex. It's a big lie. I can say it to my full chest. Sex? MK. Omo, this girl na character. Turn it, Maria, turn it well, oh. If you're not turning it well, the part you're not touching will have seed. Please remember how to do this. Okay. Yes, MK, we're all storming her life. Yeah. Anything God tells us not to do is for our good. In fact, sex before marriage will lead to divorce. 90% sex before marriage is not of God. I agree with you. Guys, we are all storming our children's life after Louisa's own. Yes, please, that's very true. James goes on at what time? 8. Between 8 and 9. So please, let's do so. Hey, friend, so what do we do since it has happened already? So when it happens mistakenly, it's different, but we're advised to ensure that it doesn't happen. But what we're addressing here now is people that have sex intentionally. One link, Ayomide. It happens intentionally, and it's not supposed to be so. People will say they want to test the partner's compatibility in sex-wise. That's what, and that's, I think that even sex before marriage leads to more divorce than no sexing before marriage. Ask me why. So a lot of the times, because people that believe in this would have had maybe 5 relationships before marriage, for instance, and you have slept with the 5 people, and you have encountered sex with 5 different people, 5 experiences. You now get to meet somebody who either doesn't have an experience or has just one experience, unless it's no experience at all. And then you are now judging that person's ability or that person's drive with the people you have met. That's bad. In fact, the sweetest way to enjoy a marriage, all things being equal, is to meet somebody that is new to it as you are in. You explore it together. You get to be able to find out things for yourself together, and that way you are good. Not that you not be looking at your partner in the wrong way, like you don't even know how to perform. You don't even, because you have had experience, and that's what God is. That's one of the reasons why God doesn't want you to have it before time. Experience it, fala, then you now come to marriage, you have nothing to give. Chin on Yerem's, okay, Chin Yerem's life. You can subscribe to her channel. She's up here. The link will be formed when she has begun the live. So it's advisable that you subscribe to her channel. Her name is Chin Yerem. She commented upwards. She has a blue jacket on her name. Her name is written in blue, Chin Yerem. So if you can just subscribe to her channel, when it's time, when she goes live, you will see it. Thank you, Ayomide. Please, it's okay, because feel guilty today too much. Who feels guilty? MK. I'm going to baptize guys to clean me. No, nobody's saying you are dirty. We're just saying that It's not good to have the notion that if you don't have sex before you marry, you can divorce. It's wrong. In fact, when God instituted marriage, he made sex for marriage. So it means that he's not happy when you have sex outside marriage. And that's why when you are single and you have sex, it's tagged fornication. It's a sin. When you are married and you have it with somebody else, it's called adultery. But in both cases, it's wrong. So it means God wants it, but for just two people exclusively. The thing is not formula. I sure the water is not too much. Oh, to move here. Eh? Just pray that it's not too light. The water is not too much. Yeah, move it fast. This is hot. MK, go. MK, you're supposed to be baptized already. Which one is baptized now? If the first, okay. Stacy, what's true? If the first time anyone is ever having sex is on the wedding night, then the feeling, knowledge, and power that comes from it is unique to couple, hence strengthening their bond. Michael, I need to know you. I need to know you personally. I like your contributions, actually. They are unique. The feeling, the knowledge and power, and it gives you another level of trust, because your partner knows that this is not something you have experienced before, so that you can control yourself. You are that disciplined. In fact, most people that their partners are unnecessarily jealous. Maybe they are jealous because they think they have plenty encounters already. That's one of it. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but that's another factor. Luis, I don't marry, but still, you want me to marry before seeing that the guy is not good in bed? MK. Nobody is not good in bed. Even if he's not good, he will learn. The fact that he's not good, maybe he's a novice, but with time he's gonna learn. As you are supposed to have been, you're not supposed to be good before you marry. You're supposed to learn in marriage. Ideally, you have to learn in marriage, and you learn it together. Thank you, Stacy. Chirem has not said anything. Chirem, are you still here? I think she has gone to prepare for her own life. So really, I think it's advisable that you don't, because what was it created for? That is what it's supposed to be used for, ideally. Anyway. Is it looking like something that's forming? I think the water is too much. Maybe you should add more amala. And this one now, you'll be very careful for it not to be half seed. That's why I mix it first. If you don't mix it first like this now, this probability of it having seed will be very high. So you have to turn it well. Alright. Turn it well. Don't go. I'm not saying you should pour it everywhere, but be careful. Turn it well. It must not have seed. So that I want to test one amala now. Yes, they will learn. Thank you. They will learn. You are not even supposed to have idea before the time, because it's made for a time, and you will learn there. The process of laughing at each other while learning is the fun of it itself. You want to learn. You want to learn in before marriage. You now overlearn. You're not gonna be making somebody that is innocent look like a novice, when you are the one that is over experienced for the job. MK, why do you if you do it before marriage, it's very risky. What if after it the guy stop picking your calls? More pain. Exactly. And I support the fact that this is one of the highest reason people don't like their exes to be with them, because to be still maintain correspondence with them, when you have had sex with them too much, or they now fall your hand, or like the person I said yesterday that proposed to a lady, planning marriage, now slept with her and then abandoned the marriage plan, everything. How do you expect that lady to be happy with him? But I would say that it's not totally at fault. If she too, she has waited till the marriage, after the marriage, it will be different. Oh, hold it and turn this very well. Let's take it in. Because if this thing comes down, not like it. Yeah. Turn it very well, like very well, fast. Amala and stick, that's why I don't like to make it. Let's support each other. Chinyere, when are you starting? Ngozi, I love everything about what you say, and I have learned a lot. I feel like you're a pastor or pastor's son or daughter. Chini is here, guys. We'll go there to support her. Please subscribe to Chinyere so that when she's live, you will know. Let's support each other. I'm still going to die in that marriage. You will not die, MK. If you feel like you are going to die there, you should not be there. Where did Adam learn from? Exactly. Ask me this question. Hey, MK, do you remember that I said I have something for you at the end of this life? Please remind me. Where did Adam learn from? You will learn. You will learn. There's nothing rocket science. The person that you are learning from, you need to learn from somewhere too. So you will learn. This is the soup we're eating this night. Do you think I should add, you think we should add water to this thing? It's too thick. Do you think we should add water? I should just be turning it. It's not even yet the color. MK, where did Adam learn from? Are you hearing? So yes, guys, there's always a way, and there's always a first time for everything. You will learn when it's time to learn. And I also think that even people that they don't teach this thing in their own premarital class, they still find a way. They still learn it. So whether you are taught in your premarriage class or not, you will find out. You would get to know how. You can even ask people. You will learn. You will learn. You will learn. You will learn. So I feel like doing things right, ensuring that your relationship is done the right way. When you talk to people, you know how they will be, what they will do. You go out with them, you watch them, you visit them. Don't you visit them? You will see everything that happens, and you will just know how people are. People cannot hide for too long. People cannot hide for too long. Guys, I feel like I should end this live so that it doesn't get too long. What do you think? I feel like I should end it so that I'll go and storm Chinyere's live. But did we learn something today? Michael, where are you? Thank you so much. Michael, thank you so much. Mr. Ngozi, thank you so much. Elizabeth, that's MK. Thank you, Chinyere. Thank you, French Classes for Beginners. Thank you, Ayo Midday. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. I've called Michael's name. Thank you. Who again? Lavina showed earlier but didn't stay long. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Thank you so much. I promise to show you guys the soup, right? I will. Thank you all. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Taiwo. Thank you. If you are still here, I have 8 people here. If you are still here, please say hi so that I know I should show you the soup and end this. I didn't see Diamond again. Diamond is on the plane already, on flight mode. He said he was going to take a plane to come here for the food. I can't see him again. No, probably he's on the plane. Is it too soft? It's supposed to be soft actually, but I don't know. Do you think I should add water? No. Oh yes. I don't want to. I should add water. Please note that. Okay. Oh, I've gone back. I learnt a lot. Good to know, Michael. Good to know. I learned. Oh, thank you, Ayomide, so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, MK. MK, don't go. I have the surprise for you. I've learned a lot. Thank you so much, Louisa, for giving us time to refresh. You are blessed. Amen. Let's go and support Chini, guys. Thank you, my in-law. Michael is your in-law. My final say is I will die in the marriage. Thanks so much. MK, you cannot die in the marriage. It's not allowed. Unless you decide to. It's your choice. It's no longer God or anybody. You're welcome. I'll drop a love when the life is over. Thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you. French, please let me be seeing you on the live too. I love to see you. Please end so that your husband can eat. Thank you, guys. MK, are you still here? Say hi. Let me give you the surprise before I go. Let me show you guys the soup. This is the soup. Okay. I'm even feel like this soup is not doing justice. Let me put on my touch. Okay, I can't turn on the touch. Can you see this soup? I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? I just hope it's doing justice. I've taken it out of where there is light. Then let me show you what the amala is looking like. The amala is in progress. This is what amala look like. Stacy, this is what amala looks like. Then I did another soup. This is draw soup. I did another soup because I had this leaf and I didn't want it to spoil. Then my stew, the tomato is still on fire and I feel like I'll cook it, of course, this night. But let me not keep you guys waiting for the stew. Thank you all so much for joining. MK, are you here? Okay, you're here. So MK, the surprise I have for you is that I want to reveal 2 people on this live chat to you. 2 of your best fans. MK, are you here? I hope you have not gone. This one you say your battery is low. Let me reveal them now. So, one of the person I want to reveal to you is French class for beginners. MK, can you hear me? Yes, I'm here. Okay. French class for beginners is my mom. Then your favorite Ngozi is my dad. Did you guess that? MK, those are my parents. What are you saying? Yes, that you are here or that you knew that they were my parents? You couldn't have known that. Michael Leo, food though. Food is ready, but I can't see you here. I can't see you, Michael. Food is ready. Yes, MK, those are my parents. Always supporting me like, yeah, those are my parents. Yeah, that's the surprise. MK, it's not a lie. Will I be lying? Those are my parents. Yeah, they're my parents. Yes, so thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for always coming to my live. I really appreciate you guys. And they are not pastors. Not yet. They're not pastors. Yeah. See you guys. Bye. Michael, I'm waiting for you to send me a message so that I can send you the food. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow by 6. All things being equal. Thank you, Ayomide. Thank you. Thank you. MK, you're so happy. Okay. All right, bye. MK, I should wait. Wait for what again? Anyway. I'm waiting. What do you have to say? All right, let me put it. Use the spoon. Yes, MK, that's the surprise I had for you. You know what? Remove the stuff from the spoon. Yeah? Use some spoon to remove all this so that you close it to cook. MK, why are you oh my godding? I'm serious. Those are my parents. Yeah, short of what? Now you know what? Now you know what? Why we think alike, Abi? You know why we think alike now? Yeah. Those are my parents. Like this tomato suppose one. That soup, let me off it. And wallet. Off the soup. Much love from NK's Arena. Yes, thank you, MK. Yes. Saying thank you. Yeah, so thank you so much for your support, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Yes. All right. Bye. I've said this bye 100 times. This is the final bye. Bye, guys. Whew, thank God. It's a success. At least